Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So if I lost my entire makeup collection and I had to start over at the Dollar Tree, these are the products I'd buy first. And I'm not talking about those random viral finds that show up once and then disappear. I specifically chose staple Dollar Tree makeup items that are actually easier to find. So hopefully you can walk into your store and find them too. And trust me, I have tested a ridiculous amount of Dollar Tree makeup over the years. Some things have been amazing and other things have been a complete waste of money. So today I'm starting from zero and building a new makeup collection using only makeup products I know are worth buying. And if you love affordable and bargain beauty content, make sure you subscribe and become part of our Dollar Diva family, because that is what we do here. So let's start with Complexion products. So these here become my favorites. Some are newer, some are older, but nonetheless, they're some of my favorites. So I'm gonna start with concealer. Dollar Tree generally doesn't thrive in really the complexion products in general, but concealer for sure. LA Colors has an awful concealer. Honestly, their best concealers are their color correctors. Be Pure makes a good concealer, and I almost put that one in the video, but I find that I'm actually reaching more for this one here lately. This is the Ioni Camouflage Liquid Concealer. Best I can tell, they've got 3 shades. They might have added another 1 or 2, but I really like this. I find that this does really good on my skin. Of course, the shades are always gonna be a slight problem, but overall, this is a really solid concealer at the Dollar Tree. It's got good pigmentation. It's creamy, it blends well. It really doesn't seem to crease under my eyes. Of course, everybody's skin is a little bit different, and it might depend on your prep as well. Then one of my favorite powders, and I've actually been seeing this kind of all the time at my Dollar Trees, is the Kokie Flawless Seal Translucent Powder. This is the one that's a little bit pink. I've got the one that's in translucent as well. I keep that in my work makeup bag. And of course, this was a more expensive product. Of course, this is technically not really a Dollar Tree item, but like I said, I've been seeing it quite a bit, and it's really just amazing. Like, if you find it, give it a try and then buy some backups, because it really is really nice. It's just super finely milled. It doesn't really leave a white cast. It just melts into my skin and just really smooths it out. Dollar Tree's setting powders tend to be, a lot of times, like their translucent pressed powders, a lot of times I find to just be very white. But this one here just really melts into the skin and I don't feel really leaves that white cast. So this one here, like I said, I've been seeing it quite a bit, and it's a drugstore powder that is definitely rivals like an LA Girl, but I think even more expensive products than that. I think this stuff here performs very well. And I think it's one of those things that even for whatever the original price was, also performs really well for that price, let alone $1.25. Then this one here I'm just gonna touch on real quick because it's been hard to find lately, but it truly is my favorite like complexion product, like my favorite foundation is the Candy Moyo. This is the BB cream, but the foundation that comes in the black bottle, I find them to be like exactly the same. In fact, I actually just finished up the foundation. It's been hard to find here lately, and I've heard through some Dollar Divas that there's a recall on it due to like product inconsistencies, like some people were getting it was separated or watery. I've never personally had that problem. But also too, this brand here is kind of notorious for changing its name. It started out as Sassy Chic, all the same packaging and everything. Then it went to New Color, now Candy Moyo. So it's very possible we might see the same exact product under a different name. My second favorite would be Prolux. And for some of you, Prolux might actually be a better option. But I like something that's a little bit of a lighter coverage and a little bit more dewy. And the Prolux foundation is a little bit more of a matte foundation, but it's really good. And that's another brand name thing that I've been seeing quite a bit at Dollar Tree, here especially in the last few months. So those are the 3 complexion products I would totally pick up at the Dollar Tree if I needed to start over. Then eye products. So I just recently used up my pack, and I've got some other lashes I need to get through, but for lashes, y'all know if you've been with me, my favorite right now are the La Mercerie Faux Drama lashes. They come in that 3-pack. They're natural enough, yet dramatic enough. 3 pairs for $1.25 is a bargain, and I find that they're so light on the eye, that band is really easy to work with, and they're really easy to apply. So these here are like, would be the first set of eyelashes I go to at the Dollar Tree if I needed lashes. Then mascara, hands down, one of the best mascaras that Dollar Tree has given us is the Beauty Intuition Lash Extra. And this is the one in the gold. They've got one in rose gold and one in silver. I haven't tried those. This one here is my favorite from Dollar Tree. And if I needed a mascara on the super cheap, this is the one I would pick up. Then if I needed eyeshadow palettes, again, these are very easy to find. I would go with these right here. This would cover all your nudes, your shimmers, and your mattes for a total of $250 for both. And again, I see these all the time. They're not some of those fancy collections that come in and out and go away. LA Colors 6-pan hot palette. The mattes aren't the most pigmented, but they are buildable. But y'all, these shimmers are just stunningly gorgeous for the price. You guys know this has been around forever. And if I needed some nude shadows, this here would be my go-to. Then this here, and I'm still really sad, we haven't talked about it in a while, that LA Colors has not reformulated all of their 12 pans to be like the In Vogue palette, where you get 6 shimmers and 6 mattes. You've got some that are pink, you've got some that are more gold, you've got some that are a little bit charcoal, you've got browns, you've got everything, and you've got clearly defined shimmers and mattes. And I really just wish they would do this with all of their 12 pans, just like they did with the 6-pan palettes. So like I said, the mattes aren't going to be like the most pigmented, but they're going to be buildable, and then the shimmers are really nice as well. And you can really get a beautiful nude everyday look with both of these. So if I needed some eyeshadow, these here are what I would go for. As well as a good liquid shadow, y'all. That's actually what I'm wearing on my eyes right now is a liquid. And LA Colors is not going to steer you wrong. These are from their Halloween collection. You've got a pearly white and you've got a gold. I like a pearly white, you know, sometimes for my inner corner. If you can find their ones in the purple or the white caps, those are like the best. And so yeah, if I needed a liquid shadow, and like I said, I do love just a nice goldish, champagne-ish liquid shadow for a one and done, LA Colors are going to be the ones that I go for. And they would be a staple in my makeup kit. Sometimes in a pinch, I'll put a little bit of highlighter in my eye or just like a shimmer from like a palette like this. But I do love a liquid formula. And LA Colors, they have the best formula at the $1.25 price point. And for liners, since Ioni changed its formula a couple years back and everything LA Colors gives us is generally not good in this department, I think La Mercerie is actually kind of the most solid. So you get their liquid liner, and this has actually gotten some buzz. Their liquid liner right here, because like y'all, look at that like felt tip. It's very, very pigmented, very, very smooth. I feel like it's comparable to the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof, and a lot of people have compared this to things that are much more expensive. It dries nice and matte. It stays. This has been really kind of a beloved liquid liner at the Dollar Tree, and I do tend to see it pretty often. And then this here, I started using this in some videos I think last year, and it won me over. It's the La Mercerie Twist and Sharpen eyeliner pencil. It comes in this mint green retractable container. I don't know if they have other shades, but this is black. And it really is pretty smooth, and I remember it going on really well in my waterline. Like, we can try it now. I don't have any liner on. But yeah, see, it's way, way, way better than the LA Colors Auto Liner. And like I said, since Ioni has changed its formula, this here really is the best pencil liner at the Dollar Tree. And like I said, this here is the best liquid liner at the Dollar Tree. LA Colors makes a liquid liner that's okay. It dries down a little shiny, and it's a little bit of a thicker like tip, and it's in a smaller container. This here feels like something that's way more expensive. La Mercerie is what would go in my new makeup bag. Now for blush, bronzer, and highlighter. So today I'm actually wearing the La Mercerie Sunlit Bronzer because I ran out of my favorite bronzer from the Dollar Tree, which is the LA Colors Matte Bronzer. They've got shimmer bronzers as well, but the matte one is really good. I like it because it's matte and it's pigmented enough to where you can build it, but it's not so pigmented where it's easy to go overboard like you know that I do at times. Like, I really like their sculpting duos, but you have to go with kind of a light hand with those. The matte bronzer is just wonderful. If I needed a bronzer, like now, that is the one that I would go to. And then blush, you know, of course, we know Dollar Tree has a lot of blush, almost too much. And I love, you guys know I love the Be Pure Serum blushes. And if I did like a liquid product, that would be the one that I would go for. But y'all, if I just want a little powdered blush, this LA Colors one here in Creamsicle is what I would pick. I just think this shade here is second to none. It's got a little bit of shimmer in it, nothing too crazy. And that color is just stunning. It's just this beautiful peach. I mean, this one here would be the one that I replace and have in my makeup bag. Like I said, if I needed something more of like a liquid product, or if I wanted a different shade of blush, I would go towards one of the Be Pure Serum blushes, but this here would be my number one to put in a new makeup bag if I had lost everything. Then for a highlighter, it would have been the LA Colors highlighters that they had, but since they reformulated them and made them darker, now the highlighter I would pick up first and foremost would be the LA Colors Sculpting Duos. And this shade here in Get Glowy. You get that cream, you get that powder. This here kind of reminds me of those highlighters, and I've actually still got mine in the old shades. You just can't really find them anymore exactly as they were. But what is it? Glow Time and Shine Bright. They're like I said, they changed the shades. But that's just a beautifully pigmented, shimmery, beautiful highlighter. And I'm actually wearing the cream one right now. I put it on with like a damp beauty blender. There's not a lot of glitter in this, but it just puts like a really, really nice sheen. It just puts a really nice sheen on the skin for a nice dewy glow. This here is definitely what I would pick up at Dollar Tree for my highlighting product. And then lips. Honestly, this duo right here is what I would want in my makeup bag. Of course, I'm wearing it right now. It's not gonna be the super like most long lasting thing in the world as far as like the lip gloss goes, but I love this shade here in Bliss. This is a fairly newer shade that they've added to their lip gloss collection and really easy to find. It's just this beautiful creamy kind of mauve pink, very, very neutral and natural, yet it looks very polished. And then the Ioni Warm Nude Lip Pencil. This is one of those things that's usually in the makeup aisle. It's not really in a special collection. And the Warm Nude shade is just beautiful. They've got a brown one that I'm wanting to try. See, look at that shade right there. Just really, really, really nice. So I've had some Dollar Divas tell me that they didn't know that they could sharpen this. It is a pencil, you can sharpen it. I know when you first buy it, it kind of looks like plastic, and of course it's not retractable. This is sharpenable, so just so you know. Like I said, they've got a couple other nude shades. They've got like a brown, so if you're darker skin tone or you like something even darker, they do have a brown, and I think they have one other one as well. But these like nude Ioni lip pencils are just great, and the formula is really, really nice as well. So definitely let me know if you had to replace all of your makeup, which products would you pick up? You know I love talking to you all. Definitely give this video a like and a hype if you enjoyed it. Helps me and my channel out so very much. I'll have related content down below in the description box. That way you can binge watch more content like this. Definitely make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss the next upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.